Maybe you can see me now. It is quite bright. So yeah, the goal of today, we were discussing that we would move this concrete rings to like a middle, somewhere more middle of the plot, but it's heavy. I don't think there's way we can move it. So I think we'll just burn the stuff here. I think the previous owner from who we bought the plot also was burning some wood here. So we can do that. The thing is, we have snow now. I was not expecting that. So I think in the last stream I was like, I might have mentioned, I think I mentioned that even if there is snow, it won't stick to the ground because, you know, it has been hot enough and stuff. So that was a lie. That was the lie of the stream. Hello Bogus, I can see you in the chat. I'm hoping I can get all the messages this time. It has a chat phone, which I haven't seen in my chest. It has now a new SIM card, so a separate mobile data, so it should be better. We'll see. Again, if I do miss any messages, feel free to do like a repost and then just, you know, the same message again. So that I know that it is a repost, and then I can go and like scroll up to see if the message is showing for me. So if it's a technical issue or it's just me missing the messages. But yeah, so the plan would be to put some firewood on the bottom here to help with the fire. My brother also suggested that we dig a bit of a hole so that it gets air. So I think we do have a shovel, so we might try that. See how hard the ground is. Because now that there is snow, it could be frozen again. So we'll see. We'll see if we can make a ventilation shaft of sorts. Oh yeah, there's no way. That's a denied immediately. So this is actually, whether it's concrete or not, I'm not sure, but it's extremely hard. It could be that there is no way out, like through that thing. So could be that just a solid block of concrete. But yeah, we can burn our stuff inside it. I think we brought firewood. Oh yeah, Elina is carrying it already from there, so we can hopefully get the blaze going. I can take it. So I loaned some firewood from my brother. I'm hoping he won't be asking them back, but we see there's some scissors. I don't think we want to put them there. So, yep. So now we would need to start piling up there. But that, one other thing you noticed, those that were here last week, that we were, you know, cutting all those bushes, what do you call them? And now they're all piled up here, and you know there's snow on them. So I think we need to shake them up a bit before we burn them, and we might also want to cut them up like into smaller pieces before we burn them. But yeah. Yeah, Elina will be doing some cleanup. I think most of those you can like bend and like twist. Those things that are like wooden, I think we could burn them. So because there's like these small planks and stuff, even though there's nails on them. But this is just an ordinary one. Yeah, this is an ordinary plank because you know it's gray. So it's not pressure treated or anything. I don't think they make these like pallets from any like pressure treated wood, because you know they're always, yeah, it would be too expensive to make them out of anything valuable. So, but yeah, I guess we need to start with the actual firewood to hopefully get it. These are not, because I was hoping that these would be long enough, because there's like a circular, a square on the bottom here. I was hoping that we wouldn't have to go over it, so that there would be like air coming in and out. But these are just not long enough, because these are longer than what I'm used to, because my parents, the firewood they have, it's like, I think something like 20 centimeters maybe, 25. So those are for their, like the ovens they use, all the fireplaces. But these are for my brother's, like a baking oven, so these are longer. So I was hoping they'd be long enough, but I don't think they are, so we'll just have to make do. But yeah, the goal is to make a large enough fire that even with the quite fresh brushes and, you know, snow-covered stuff will burn. But we'll see how well this will work out if we need to go and rob my brother for some more firewood. Let's see. I hope the voice is coming okay. I'm assuming you can hear me. Yeah, Elina confirmed that when she checked it was working, so I'm assuming it's okay. This pit here is massive, so it makes me feel like we don't have enough wood with us, but we did bring quite a lot of wood, so I'm thinking if I should put it all. I don't think I should, because if it like dies out at any point, we should be able to add to it. So I guess that's a good start. But it's also like large enough that I don't think we need to cut any of the trees. We'll be burning it like too small.
Yeah, true.
Only like the biggest ones.
Yeah.
I think we need to chop up a bit. But yeah, I guess I'll just start to try and light it. I think we had some tools for that. Okay, sounds good, very good. Very good. Now where was the lighter? I think it's maybe inside the car. Yep, here we have it. So I have I think it's like gas powered, or is it like liquid based? But anyway, I will show you the lighter. I used this lighter before, and in freezing temperatures it doesn't work. So we'll see if it's cold enough. So this is the
Stuck to this plastic.
nice. So yeah, there's a plastic thing there that's stuck with ice. Oh yeah, there's a piece of ice stuck on it. Yeah, I see now. But yeah, this is the lighter I'll be trying, because I do remember that at some point we were like on a sort of like a hike, not really like a long one, but there was like a campground that we could go in, a fireplace type of thing outdoors, and we were thinking of like making a fire there, and I remember bringing this one with me and it not doing anything. So we'll see if it's the same thing again, because it is a bit chilly here. So not the summer weather I was hoping. But then again, I guess it is April, so not sure what I was expecting. Actually, just yesterday made a reel about how we just last week were talking about sunscreen and stuff, and and even then it was already like snowing, like immediately after we talked about it. But let's see. Because I definitely wasn't expecting this. In Finnish we call this takatalvi, which is like I don't know, return of the winter.
The sunscreen is even more important now because the snow reflects.
Yeah, Elina mentioned that the sunscreen is actually even more important now since the sun reflects from the snow, so she's not wrong about that. Now where do we put this thing? The wood my brother has should be dry enough, so this should be quite easy to light, but we'll see. Trying to arrange this so that they would start burning. There's a lot of smoke already. Hello. Took a short walk yesterday and I thought -4 ain't bad. The wind was cold AF. Yeah, the wind does it. The wind makes it so much worse. So it's not always about what the Celsius is, what it's looking like. But yeah, they are so wide, like spread so far apart that we'll see how well this works. Because course, we would like to have it so like large enough that whatever we pull in here, those things would just immediately light a flame. But I think there should be like plenty enough wood for this to come out okay. So I guess it's only about having the flame everywhere all at once. So we'll see if we manage that. It's also one thing that when it gets like hot enough, then I cannot be here like I'm right now. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should add another one of those lighting roast thingies my brother gave us. Because then I could like try to get it going from different sides. This thing is struggling. I cannot see the flame, so I'm not sure if it is there. I'm not sure if you can hear the clicking. I think you maybe can. But this guy's really struggling with the temperatures. Because I think it should be full enough that it's not about not having enough stuff in it. Yeah, I already mentioned stream that we had problems earlier with this guy because of minus degrees. So it being frozen. But I do have matches, so I guess we can just use those. Sorry about the plastic bag ASMR, if you heard it. Nice fresh haircut, bro. This is the same one as yesterday. What do you mean? But yeah, I did go to a barber. I think it was Wednesday, yeah. So the day before yesterday. So yeah, these are loudly even. Yeah, I was assuming that the clicking sound would come through quite loud because it was loud. So yeah, now we have matches, and now we can try. It's a sad story. But I might have to do it inside there so that the wind doesn't blow out the match immediately. These are also like extremely old. Although I don't know if the age of a match makes a difference. Like, do they like deteriorate or expire? Or... These are quite weak. Let's see if we can do this. I'm concentrating, guys. Concentration. Okay, it seems to have worked. Now I just have to decide where to put it. I think maybe to this side. There we go. Okay, so now we have, I think there's like a flame going on one side, and hopefully this other side will also come alive. We'll see. We're in no rush, I think. I don't think we have a tight schedule or anything, so. Elina, you can, I think, take multiple bags so that we would like to have rather have multiple smaller ones than like a few large ones. Because when you take them out, you don't want them to be like extremely heavy and bulky. Yeah, I think that bag is already good.
There is one metal tin.
Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, so it's not filled to the brim, but there's like one bigger thing inside. I see. But yeah, I guess I could go. I don't think there's much we can do about the fire, so either it comes alive or not. So if it doesn't, we'll just come back to it. But I think I'll just go test whether or not me walking away from you guys makes the sound go out. Or Natalie C, hello. Yeah, it is nice. I already actually mentioned the stream that we discussed last time that if there is any snow, it won't stick to the ground because it's been warm enough. That's what I said. So that was a lie. So we have snow here again, guys. Woohoo! Yippee! So yeah, how are you? I was told yesterday when I was asking like people here how are they, and they were like, you can't ask that from a Finnish person. Now they have to answer. So Nat, I know you're not from Finland, so I can ask you, how are you? So yeah, we brought these scissors again, these larger scissors, so we can like cut these guys a bit smaller, because even if this thing is like large, I don't think it's like large enough to like properly burn anything too big. So let's try if we put one of these in there, what happens. Yeah, there is quite a lot of snow. Well, it's only like 5 to 10 centimeters, I think, that has like snowed during the night.
From the car, because I think I will close the doors because it is.
Yeah, you can close the doors. Yeah, I don't think we can then open when we need stuff from there. Because yeah, doesn't want us to smoke the car. Because there is quite a lot of snow coming, smoke coming. So it is matches. Where's the soccer ball? I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Are we going to play?
Yeah, Elina is already excited about playing soccer.
How it is here.
Yeah, football. Yeah, that's what we call it. But yeah, you can see there's already like snow on there. Also, hello police, how are you? Sound is very good.
You forgot the name.
Oh yeah, it's brutality, not police, Hello. Okay, that is good. The fire is picking up, like, the sound is actually quite intense. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's also, I think, like the moisture making that sound.
Yeah.
So I think we might have to make these a bit smaller so that I think it's a bit too big. Yeah. Elena is judging me. Where's the scissors? The smaller ones.
There's one here.
Elena took the better one, so I'm stuck with the worst one. As usual. No, just kidding. So we can cut the branches a bit. Maybe need to. But yeah, that's the goal for today is to burn as much of these.
You know what we forgot?
What did we forget?
We forgot to bring the water.
We have a little bit of water, yeah.
It is like drinking water.
Yeah, only for us to drink, so we'll try to be careful with where do we put these cut branches into.
I think we should use it or I don't know. Careful.
Lina is already saying I need to be more careful. What is this?
Because we have wood.
Yep. Yeah, I think we would need like a something that we can stick in there and like just rummage around there. Something for that. But yeah, the fire is picking up better than I was hoping. Like maybe even too good, too well. But yeah, this is the Elena has no trust for my firewood skills, it seems. But yeah, can you hear the absolute crackling sound from the fire? You also mentioned that it smells good. So yeah, that's our current fire pit. Okay, hear me out. If there is saunamakkara, could there also be construction makkara? Yeah, that's a good one. So different kinds of sausages. Nat is having sausage for dinner.
We have beer and sausage for everything.
Yeah, beer and sausage for every occasion. When you say saunamakkarista, then work safe to search. Actually, I don't know. Elina, what do you think? If you Google saunamakkara, is that family friendly? Because there might be, you might have to have the safe search on at least. So I would say it could be that, yeah, because I think it's like a widely used term for.
Yeah, it is.
Because there's I think kiuasmakkara would be better. Because that's like for the heat. Because you can do it so that you wrap it in foil and put it on the heater in sauna. So it cooks it for you. So yeah, I think we'll add those in smaller. Instead of the whole tree I was going initially with. Let's see if there's any messages. Yes, it's basically sausage that you grill on the sauna. Yeah, exactly what Siltonen said. I think it's kiuas. I don't think we actually checked some time ago. I think it was in Natstream that was the translation for kiuas, and I don't think we found one. I don't think there is a proper English word for it. Because it's the stove is what I used before, but then I think something like heater, just for bringing heat, is what was I think told to me by a translator or something. But I don't think either of those are all that good. We are making a hell of smoke.
I was just that our neighbors are going to love it.
Yeah, neighbors gonna be enjoying the smoke we are bringing them. So yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately. But yeah, we don't want to put too much in at once, so to not make the smoke. But it's also nice that it's not extremely windy, so it's mostly going upwards and also to you guys. I'm seeing. Can you guys see through the smoke? Do we need to move you? We need to move you guys. Volgas now wants ryynimakkara. Yeah, that's another kind of sausage. I think it has blood usually. Ryyni is not blood, but it's usually has both.
Blood sausage.
Yeah, blood sausage. I think is what you'd call it if you were to go look for it. But yeah, I'm trying to shake the snow out of them because I think the better it burns, the less smoke there is. So with less water and with snow there is water. So let's see if I can. No, there's no way. I need to take the bigger scissors. Where are they? Oh, Elina took them further away, not trusting my flame madness. So yeah guys, I'm behind you. I'm also being smoked right now. So I guess I'll... Oh, there Elina has a weapon. But yeah, the flames picked up quite nicely. I was actually expecting them to be like a harder work. How do I do this with one arm? Guys, can you come in and help? Hello? I done beat it. Since no one asked how I'm doing. Okay, Citronelli. Yesterday when I asked the Finnish person how they're doing, I got told that you're not supposed to ask that of like Finnish people. So I'll make an exception on you from now on, seeing that you don't apparently mind them. So yeah, another smoking coming. Took both cats to the vet this morning. The car ride was something else, and Vivi has to have teeth removed. Oh, how many teeth? Is it bad or just, you know, a nuisance? I think we could maybe use one of these poles to stick those things around if we need to. I was already thinking of burning them, but I think they have their use. So I'll just go rummage around. I also assumed it was sauna stove, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was already like using earlier, but from like searching the translators and stuff, I don't think they agreed. Although I don't think they much disagreed either, but I think heater was something I found like a term for it, which I would probably not use myself. But I think we need to feed the fire faster because it is quite aggressive. Oh yeah, cat screaming in the car, that's a classic. Because I don't think there's a cat that enjoys those. Well, maybe there is, but that is a rare one then, I guess. Not that I've ever heard of one. Guys, there's a... Okay. Then I found a slightly used, I'm using quotation marks, slightly used working glove with moss growing on it. So can we use it still? Chat, how much moss is too much moss on your working gloves?
This is for winter.
Yeah, it's for winter, so it has like insulation on it already, yeah. We don't know yet. She needs to get an X-ray first to determine if the teeth have decayed badly or if it's just a problem with her gums. But expensive nonetheless, and I'm really sad that she's getting old, even though it's super normal issue for kids. Yeah. How old is Vivi? I think I asked that last time, and it was like plus 10 plus years. So already quite an age for a cat. Anyone's assuming Vivi is young, but I don't think she is. Well, Citronelli can confirm which one of us is correct. And I think it also depends on what. I'm waiting for the answer. So how old is Vivi, Citronelli's cat? We haven't heard from yet. We haven't heard it yet, I think. But then I missed it. Oh dear. Is it missing messages time o'clock? But yeah, Elina, I think you could also come in and chop these things because the fire is aggressive right now, so we could use it to our advantage.
Where have you got them?
Anywhere you can find them. Doesn't really matter where from. How well is the stream showing there? I tried to aim it so that you can see the, like, mostly everything, I guess, I hope. We don't want to put you too close to the fire, so, because I don't know, I would assume the heat resistance on a camera like that is not something that they brag about. So, you know, open flame is maybe not the place for it. So, 10 in September. So Vivi is turning 10 in September.
Oh, I was thinking that he was like 7.
Yeah, Elina was assuming it's like 7 or something closer to that. But I think we discussed it at some point that there is like a somewhat of an age gap between those, the new cat of yours and the older one. So that's that. But yeah, so how is the weather like in Australia? Is it sunny there? Do you have snow? Is this too long for it? Can we cut it? We do have a saw with us too, but let's see if I can use some easy clap. Nina was doubting me, gave me even more power. But yeah, the thing I'm actually slightly worried about is, when I yeet these things in there, that I just, it grabs the microphone and it goes. So we'll see if that happens. Looks good, no need to worry about smoke in my eyes regardless. No snow, been warmer lately. What's warmer there? Because I think right now it's like minus 3 degrees here. It was like minus 11 at night, I think. So, but the sun is quite warm, so I'm not complaining in that regard. As long as it's not snowing like it was last week. So far the weather's been nice, even if there's a few degrees minus. But you can see those guys were a little bit wetter than the earlier ones, so they smoked quite heavily. So we're making quite a smoke signal, smoke signal for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the fire seems to win. So we need to, pace ourselves a bit so we don't drown it. Oh, I can bury it too hard. So. Elena's asking if the fire department will be called. We'll see. I think there's nothing to worry about here because there's nothing flammable around it, and it's well preserved. And there's also in I think July is the month in Finland where you have these you're not permitted to light an open flame, even in those hiking places. I can kind of.
No, I was
Oh, you're using it for other purposes.
too long.
You can just smack it down. Oh yeah, there's flames again, guys. We have flames. Okay, I'll go get but there's still some here. I think we'll try to go in order. Citronella is asking if we brought something to extinguish the fire with. Yeah, we have snow around us, can't you see? Yeah, we also have a bit of water, but we were discussing of taking a larger, a jug or a container of water, but that we forgot. So it's mostly the snow around us. Okay, Elena got smoke in her eyes. It was 28 yesterday, forgot today, 28 tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so a bit warmer here then. I meant warmer there than what we're used to. I don't think we have that many 28 degrees even in the summertime. It gets few days or a week's worth maybe. But then again, I think it's more pleasant because it's for me at least, I think plus 15 is already nice. Plus 20 is again nice, but anything closer to 30 I think is a bit too much for me. So
Everything over 25.
yeah, Elena's just confirmed that anything over 25 is a bit too much. So yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, so far I think the smoke is going in somewhat a good direction because it's not directly going to any of the neighbors. It's going between the two neighbors and on the road. So I don't think it matters there. So I think we should be good. But that's also, like I mentioned last week, I said we should not have any snow, and now we have snow, so it might be a lie again. It's gonna be interesting how much of the smoke will be sticking to the gear. Because you're getting smoked. I'm also hoping that there's nothing on the lens, any like small pieces of timber or stuff. Yeah, Citron also said yikes to the 28 degrees. For me, I think it would also be yikes. Because it's also like, at some